welcome back to my page. I'm Shalise and I'm doing another interview. Okay, so what's your name?
Alexis. Hey y'all.
Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from Beaumont, Texas.
Okay, and then how old are you?
I'm 26 years old.
Okay, so what do you think when you hear the term nice girl?
Um, when I hear nice girl, I kind of think of a girl being too nice, like kind of letting people run over her not necessarily stating how she feels without actually giving explanations or further details on how she feels, just kind of being too nice.
Yeah, okay. Definitely. Okay, so would you consider yourself a nice girl?
I wouldn't necessarily say a a nice girl. I am a nice girl to a certain extent, but I do have boundaries. So
Yes.
when I say nice, I mean like being kind, not necessarily rude, stating how I feel without being disrespectful, but also stating my boundaries.
Okay. Okay, so you would consider yourself more assertive then?
What do you mean by that?
So like when you're more assertive, like you said, you will express yourself openly, but you won't be disrespectful, but you're not afraid to talk either.
Right. Oh, for sure.
Like you
Yeah.
stand more like you know that it's okay for you to speak up. So you do, but you make sure you don't take it too far.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, for sure.
What do you think when girls are too nice, what do you think it costs them?
I think when girls are too nice, it can cost them their respect.
Okay.
Because I feel like even if it's not being with a gentleman or a woman or a friend, I feel like it can cost them their respect by just letting people run over them, push over them. And basically, because sometimes if you're too nice, you're not necessarily comfortable with your decisions.
Yeah.
But I feel like girls just, if they want something, they're too nice.
Okay. Do you have like an example of like what a girl can do that will cost her respect when she's being too nice?
Yeah, I do have an example. So even with gentlemen, with men, girls can be too nice when they are allowing men in their space. When I kind of don't want to bring up any inappropriate things, but
Oh no, feel free. No, I'm just
but they get too nice to an extent to where they just let a man do whatever they want, right?
Yeah.
And then towards the end of the situation, they found out that the man never had respect for them,
at all.
right? So it gets to a point to where they lose
He was having his way.
He's just having his way, and I feel like it's sometimes that things with friendships as well with females, because some females can also tell you, hey, we're friends, but they can be talking about you behind your back.
Yeah.
There can be a whole lot of other stuff that come with it. So I feel like if you don't really set your boundaries in the beginning, it can cost you your respect.
Oh, that's good. Okay. So I guess we had kind of already answered this. Do you think nice girls are more vulnerable to being taken advantage of?
Yes, for sure. Oh, for sure. For sure. And it's a sad thing to see because you can, because I'm a girl's girl. I'm always down for my girls. Like, I love my girls. So I can see a female kind of in that situation, not necessarily know her, but see her in that situation. I can, like, hey, come to her, hey, you being taken advantage of. Like, sometimes you can see it, but sometimes they don't want to hear that.
They don't. It takes a lot of strength to do that. So I think that's why they don't listen. They're not ready.
They're not ready. And most of the time, they just want to get what they want out of it.
Yeah.
Whatever it may be, they want to get what they want out of it, and then they'll be hurt in the end.
Well, do you have a difficult time standing up for yourself? Like, I know the answer to that question.
No, not at all. Not at all. Actually, recently I had a conversation with a dude I used to talk to, and he kind of approached me how he used to, like all the sweet talk, the charm, and I mean, before, I'm not gonna lie, that got to me before, But it's like now that I have my boundaries set up and I know what I will and won't accept, I basically shut things down right then and there. Like right then and there. Because it's like if you don't, they will take advantage of you every
Yes,
time
they
and
will.
they don't care.
So that requires some self-exploration, so you can know what you're not willing to accept from somebody.
Right. And you also have to sit and reflect on yourself and who you are really. And with the apostle saying, I think one Wednesday he was like, how your body is a temple, right? So it kind of locked in with that as well, because I'm like, right, this is not just my body. This is God's body. So it also explains, what I do, and it just reflect on that. And you also have to have a lot of how can I say this, self-awareness, and you have to
Self-worth, self-esteem.
yeah, you have to love yourself.
Yes.
Even if it hurts,
Because it's gonna hurt.
because it will hurt, it will hurt, but you have to have that.
Okay. So when you were growing up, what messages did you receive about how a girl should behave?
Well, it can be different for some people, but growing up in a two-parent household with a active dad and an active mother, they've always like told me, like, seeing how my dad treats my mom, I can see how a woman is supposed to be treated. So growing up with that in the two-parent household all my life, I could just see how my dad treats my mom. So it's like,
So you had a healthy example.
I had a healthy example.
That's good. With a lot of nice girls, they tend to hide parts of their personality in order to like avoid rejection. So
right. Yeah.
What would your like advice be about that, or what do you think of that?
First, my advice would be to be whoever you are, no matter who's around. Just be you, because at the end of the day, you have to self-reflect. At the end of the day, it's just you at the end of the day. So it's like, no matter who's around, who you're trying to impress, just be you, because if they don't love you for who you are, then
they're not for you.
They're not for you. When I think about girls hiding parts of their personalities just to please someone and not for someone to take advantage of them, I think it's kind of a bad thing, because you're missing so many parts of you that you don't know about. So it's like
you don't see the worth, you don't see the beauty in who you are,
who you actually are. Right.
Yeah, you think it's something wrong with it.
Right. Yep.
Okay, so the last question: have you ever downplayed your standards to keep someone interested, or what do you think of women, or the consequences? What do you think the consequences are when a woman downplays her standards to keep someone interested in her?
I'm gonna be honest. I have. The consequences are. It's a lot of consequences that come with it. Like I said, with self-reflecting and knowing your worth can cost you to actually see who you really are. Can cost you your respect. Sleepless nights. Sleepless nights. Regrets. A lot of things can come with it.
And you're willing to give that away for somebody who doesn't accept you for who you are.
Right.
They're not even getting the real you.
Right.
You don't know if they'd ever like the real you.
Right. And really, you don't. I can say that you probably don't even know who you are.
Oh yeah. Because if you did, why would you downplay your standards?
Right.
Yeah. That was good. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.